Welcome to episode 13 of the Ben Briggs podcast. I am Ben Briggs. It's Tuesday. Tuesday, the 18th of June, 2019. And it's been a good day, people, today. It's been a good couple of days, to be fair. Since I last spoke to you on Saturday, I am still in the zone with the fucking gym people. I just want to go to tone up. I'm just still trying to be super fit, people. Still trying to live like an 18-year-old. That's it. 42 now. Still 42. Mentioned this before. Still trying to get back the glory days at the gym. Been there today, and it was all right. It was okay. I just went for a swim. Nice, relaxing swim. Got a bit stressed with one of the lockers. I had locker issues. The lockers, it's all electronic fucking lockers there where you have to clear it and then put in your little pass number of 4 digits and then do that and put in the lockers. Obviously, because you want to go there and de-stress. Obviously, one of the lockers wasn't working. Use a different locker. Yeah, I did, and that wasn't working either. And then I thought, maybe, you start doubting yourself, don't you? I lost the old locker confidence there. I started doubting myself. Am I doing this right? Am I actually fucking retarded and can't actually set a locker? And the worst thing was you get the pressure of somebody drying their ball sack next to me. That was a lot of added pressure. Because it was as if I was doing it on purpose just to get a sneaky look at the old furry ballsack that he had, which I obviously did get a sneaky look at it if I know it was a furry ballsack. He's a 60-year-old guy, though, I imagine. I don't know. There was a lot of white fur down there. It was like somebody had made a fucking purse out of a fucking polar bear. But yeah. You know, he's not going to keep trimmed, is he? They never used to do that in the 60s and 70s. Why would you start now? Trimming down there. Just let it all grow. It looked like a fucking white mouse with a massive conch on it. Anyway, that's what a way to start the podcast today. What a way about an old man's ballsack. But, yeah, so that was fucking... Oh, that was annoying today at the gym. I know I sound like one of them gym fucking wankers all the time now, but I'm in there. I'm in the zone now. I only just did go for a swim though. I still haven't got round to fucking up the machines or having a go on the weights or anything like that at the minute. I'm taking it nice and easy. Like a little swim, like as if I'm on holiday. That's how I'm treating going to the gym at the minute, as if I'm on holiday. Just go in for a swim, go for a sauna, and then have a little sleep in the afternoon. That's it. And then wake up and have dinner. That's how I'm treating that is my fitness regime at the moment. Go for a swim, do a few lengths, and then just relax for the rest of the day because I'm absolutely fucking bollocksed. So yeah, I went for a nice little swim today. That was nice and relaxing up to a point. The locker issue, I got sorted. Don't worry about that, people. I know you're hanging on my every word thinking we need to resolve this, Ben. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight if I don't know that you didn't get the locker situation resolved. It got resolved. None of my shit got stolen. I think that's a bare minimum when you go out of the house, isn't it? That none of your shit gets stolen. You come back with everything that you went out with. You know, that's a good day, isn't it? Nothing's been stolen. Nothing's been lost. And there's so much shit we carry around with us these days. Phones, keys, wallets, fucking pictures of old man's ball bags. Discreetly taken in the fucking locker room of your gym. We've all done it. That is not true, by the way. I just want to state state that out there. I haven't joined the gym and paying £32 a month just so I can get a few fucking old man ball bag pictures on my camera. Up ball bagging, that would be, wouldn't it? Upskirting, that's a thing now, isn't it? Upskirting. Don't people do that with the old phone? Like somebody's going up an escalator or something, and then immediately the old lips are getting papped. Like that. Is that still going on? I know they actually had to pass a law. I didn't realise this. They actually had to pass a law to make upskirting illegal. That's the fucking sort of society we live in at the moment, where people are actually going around and have to be given a law not to take a picture of somebody's vagina. I imagine it was mainly women being the victim of that crime, and Scottish men, maybe. Maybe Scottish men. Not many guys are wearing a skirt these days, you know, or a kimono like the Beckham years. But yeah, I imagine that was the fucking something else, isn't it? That's something else that you don't think about. You think, oh, I'll just go about my business. And then somebody's taking a picture of your business. So anyway, I went for a nice swim today. That was nice and relaxing. I'm getting there. Getting a little bit more, you know, getting better. Going a little bit further. I think I did 32. Oddly enough, how much I pay for my subscription at the gym. And you're locked into that fucker, aren't you? You can't get out of that fucker for 12 months. So I've got to go. I've got to make use of it, because it's like joining a fucking cult, joining the gym. They won't let you get out unless you have to buy your way out. It's like the fucking mafia. That's it. I don't know if I mentioned that before. I probably have on a previous podcast. I may even be repeating myself. But yeah, you're locked in for fucking 12 months. £32 for 12 months. And there's no way of getting out. If you want to get out, you have to pay more, £41 a month. And then they give you a little life raft that you can get out of this thing when you think you've made a horrendous decision. Because they fucking know you're going to give up. And I am unwilling to give up, people. They know you're gonna have a fad. The people who run the gyms and set all the fucking subscriptions, they know you're a fucking loser at heart and you're gonna quit. Well, I'm not quitting, gym people. I'm locked in for the 12 months. I say that now. I might be faking my own death in about 6 months' time. I think that's the only way you get out of it. And you still have to give a month's notice. Your family trying to wrap up everything, and there's £32 a month going out your account for the next 9 months after you top yourself. Fucking hell. So I went for a nice swim. It was relaxing until some old fucker decided to go for a fucking stroll in the fast lane. Yeah, I'll go in the fast lane. That doesn't mean I'm a good swimmer, by the way. There's people drowning next to me in the slow lane. Nobody seems that concerned about it, so I didn't think I would be. But yeah, that doesn't mean I'm a good swimmer because I go in the fast lane. It just means I can fucking coordinate my limbs enough to somehow plow through the water in the general direction I want to go. Unlike the people who are doing depths next to me, like in the slow lane. I looked at, there's a definite hierarchy there between the slow lane and the fast lane at the swimming baths and in the gym. You know, I refuse to go in the slow lane, I think. And I had that to myself. I had the fast lane, to myself. There was a couple of people sort of like just walking around, and then some old woman came in. Oh, God. Wearing one of them fucking leotard all-in-one fucking swimsuits. She looked like Andre the fucking Giant. Massive belly on. He never used to just wear swim like training shorts like the rest of the American wrestlers in the 80s, did he? He had his own leotard thing. so his belly could be kept in there as well and didn't shock everybody. Anyway, that's what this woman had. And then just decided to walk up and down the middle of the fucking fast lane with the swimming. And you can't say anything because I'm trying to de-stress. But it's just making me more and more annoyed every time I swim past her. So I gave her a nice little couple of splashes as if I'd accidentally just raised my arm out of the water because I'm not that great a swimmer. Have that, you old fucker in your face, you little... Anyway, that was instead of having a word with her and saying, like, do you mind doing your little stroll that you go in for in the slow lane? So instead of doing that, I thought I'll get out of the situation, you know, pull back from... because that would have just wound me up. I know that. That would have just fucking wound me up, and I'd have... it would have ruined going for a swim and going for a sauna if I'd have said something to that woman. So instead, I found solace in being a bit vindictive, and every time I go past, just splashing a bit of water in her eyes. Have that, sweetheart, yeah? It's like you're going for a walk in the sea and it's raining now, sweetheart. There you go. You're getting all weather conditions today, sweetheart, on your little stroll. Fucking hell. I could have drowned her in the fucking hot tub, I tell you. I'm not joking. If there was other people weren't there, I'd have dragged her into the hot tub and just, like, waterboarded her and just said, you stay in the slow lane. But I didn't do that, plus the fact there's cameras up as well. And these days, there's cameras everywhere, as our white ball-bagged friend found out, no doubt, in the locker room earlier. But anyway, so that was a bit fucking annoying. I don't know why people do that. I don't know why, you know, people just go into the swimming pool and have a walk. I don't know. It's like, you know, take a hiking stick with you, sweetheart, if you want, you know. That's it. Just take a hiking stick with you, dress in, like, North Face stuff, and just walk up and down the pool. Why not? Go the whole hog. That's it. Bring your fucking dog in as well so it can fucking paddle next to you. And you're getting a 2-for-1 deal on them, yeah. You know, just let your dog shit in the pool and just, like, yank it out with a poo bag. That's fine. You do everything you want to do, sweetheart. You're old, aren't you? You can do everything you fucking want to do. Don't worry about other people trying to fucking enjoy themselves, you. Jesus. Anyway, the pool was a bit cold, so hopefully another couple of times of that and she might have gone. Hypothermia or something. And then I'm free. I'm free just to swim up and down as many times as I want. I think, I did quite a few lengths today, so I was quite happy about that. Building up the old stamina. And, so that was enjoyable today. Then I had a nice sauna afterwards, and I got the whole sauna to myself. That was good. I walked in. There was a guy already in there, and obviously I ruined his situation, but sometimes you've got to do that. That's the hypocrite in me. By just walking into a sauna and he walked out, and I was like, sweet, I've got this to myself. I can just sit here festering in my own sweat for as long as I can take it. That's the thing with the sauna. It's a battle of wills between your body and your willpower, however long you can stay there before you fucking keel over and just smash your head off like one of the heating elements there, and you just found. So I had that, had a nice sauna, and then come back. And I was that knackered after something to eat. I had to sleep for about 4 hours. I know. That's not doing me much good. That's what it says on the lockers on the inside of the gym, by the way. It says 3 hours of sitting around doing nothing is the equivalent of not even exercising at all. I know. So I don't know. Surely, if I've done like a swim for about an hour or something like that, that's a good thing, isn't it? And then I can stop trying to run me gym. You know what I mean? That's what they do. They get inside your fucking head and you read all these motivational things on the inside of the locker, as I was trying to fucking put my code in. I don't know if I've said that already. Oh, I have said that already. So they've got like various motivational things on there, and you just think, oh, I'm just coming in for a swim, man. That's all I'm doing. So that was my day today. I did that. I had a kip. I've been fucking uploading videos and shit like that. Let's have a bit of tea here. Hang on a minute. I've been uploading videos because I'm recording every gig now. I know. You think you're special, do you, Ben? A little bit. A little bit sometimes. You know, it all gets to us a little bit, doesn't it? So I'm videoing every gig I do at the minute, just in case there's anything usable in there. Saturday night, the gig I did Saturday night, headlining at Ruffle Comedy Club in Stoke-on-Trent. It went a bit off track towards the end. I insulted somebody's mum in a laughable way. Hey, man, I was a cheeky chappy that night. But I don't know why I said that. But yeah, it went a bit off track. One bit of material I do about sexual politics in a relationship. Hey, Ben, nobody's ever done that before. I know. Just about every fucking comedian in the world's done stuff like that. But that's my spin on it. Anyway, so that went a little bit off track when some old geezer laughed at a weird moment. And that little video led to... that little bit led to me putting the video up, basically, because it just goes a little bit off track. And then I didn't realise that the whole front row were all related. So when I was having a go at, not having a go at him, but having a laugh at him, that turned out to be somebody's dad, and his mum was sitting next to him, and it was actually quite amusing, to be perfectly honest. I was fucking dying on stage. I lost it, people. I was not professional in that moment whatsoever. And it just fucking... I was howling at one point on stage. So that video is up on my YouTube channel at the minute, and you can look that. It's... I forget what it's... What did I name it? That's My Mother, because that's what he said. Fucking hell. That's my mother in a fucking Birmingham accent. So that video's up. There's another one going up at the end of the week, which is stuff like material stuff, rather than fucking around stuff, which is race and racism. I know, touchy subject, but yeah. But I think it came out pretty good, and I think the material's all right. Pretty good material. So have a look at that when it gets up there. I know. Advertising your YouTube channel, Ben. Tell us what you've been up to, though, apart from this. I will, people. I will. I've been working through fucking hell today, man. One of the things today, I've had to pay off everything today. Fucking car insurance. Breakdown cover. Never used it. I know. The old blue bullet has never let me down when I've gone to a gig, but just in case, the year I don't pay for breakdown cover, you're guaranteed. The day after my other cover runs out, I'll fucking break down somewhere. You guarantee it. It'll be another kick in the balls like that. Are you always a glass half empty kind of a guy, Ben? Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes there's no fucking glass. Sometimes somebody's using that glass and smashing you on the fucking face with it. And that's what it seems like sometimes. And then sometimes the glass is full. You know, it's overflowing. And when that day occurs, everyone will rue the day once everything starts going right for me. But I had to pay all my car insurance today. That was about 200 fucking notes. 209 quid, I think it was. Jesus. Fully comp, yes. Because I do not trust my own driving sometimes on the way home. Third-party fire and theft. That's what you can go for usually, isn't it? That's if you've got trust in your driving, you'll go for third-party fire and theft. If sometimes you have a little look at your phone, you know, send a text message on the way, you know, get distracted by things that are happening outside the car or talk to people a lot on your fucking phone. Fully comp is the future, and that's what I went for. Just in case you send in that, we all fucking do it every now and again, don't we? You know, I'm not saying that I do it because this is a recording, and I'm not too sure of the legal situation with that, whether you actually admit to. But I'm sure people do it out there, don't they? Send a cheeky little text. It happens all the time, doesn't it? Or read your phone, and then the next minute you're arse-ending somebody, or a pedestrian's flying off your bonnet, rolling off, and then being hit by the car behind. At what point would they die, I think? If they're still alive whilst they're flying through the air, surely that is, you know, all blame does not lie with you with that, does it? Surely a lot of the blame's going to be the 3 cars that run over them afterwards. Anyway, we all do that. I'm sure we all do that anyway. Not that it's great, you know, but that's the modern world, isn't it? You know, nobody gets in their car and just puts their phone in the fucking glove box, do they? Puts on those leather driving gloves and goes, okay, Mildred, we'll look at that phone when we get to our destination. Nobody's like that. Nobody is like that at all, are they? Everybody, you know, has a little look at their phone these days, don't they? So that's why I went for the fully comp. Not because I do that, just to clarify. But I always go for fully comp anyway. But, and it's just, this is what I don't understand about car insurance. If you go for the fucking, the renewal that they send through, that's fucking more expensive. It's more expensive than it is just to go as a new customer with the same company. I think my renewal came through, like, it was about 207 quid last year, like my insurance. And the renewal came through this year for 265. I don't know how they've done that, how they've calculated that. So I went through Compare the Meerkat or Compare the Market or whatever. Oh, I don't know. Whatever that one is. Some comparing site. Anyway, compare something. Compare the amount of time you waste on the internet looking for a fucking decent deal. And it comes through, come through at 209 quid. Where's that extra? You know, where's that extra 50 odd quid coming from? Just because I'm already with them, they think they can fuck you over. That's it, innit? Whereas a new customer, you get all singing and all dancing and whatever you want. Sure, there's no loyalty these days. I said this before. There's no fucking loyalty whatsoever with companies these days. So I had to pay that off today and pay off my fucking council tax. Even though somebody's fly tipped a load of shit out the back. And I reported that to the council because I'm a fucking grass. Because I ain't touching it. It's half a fucking mouldy bed. I don't know. I said this on the last podcast. It's fucking still there anyway. I contacted the council. You do an email thing. It'll be gone by the 16th. It's still there, council people. Rotting away. Probably being used by the local fucking use around here as some sort of fucking knocking place where they can lose their cherry and make one of their fellow teenagers pregnant. Yeah, that's still fucking... Oh, Jesus, I've gone off on a fucking tangent now. Anyway, yeah, so that's still fucking bugging me. Yeah, I did that. I'm lost now. I'm lost in a fucking rage about that fucking bed out the back. That and 2 hoovers. What sort of a cunt does that? This is where the cameras come in. Yeah, so I can be a proper fucking grass. The old video cameras came yesterday. The Ring video cameras came yesterday. So I'm putting one out the front, one out the back to stop. I just want to know who it is. That's all I want. You know, it's like Pulp Fiction when John Travolta's car gets... I just want to know who's doing it. It'd be worth them doing it just so I could know. That's the line from the film, isn't it? Yeah, just so I can take the fucking bed back and throw it through the fucking front window. Yeah, so I'm putting one camera out the front, one out the back. They're actually pretty good, to be honest. They work through Wi-Fi, and they work through Wi-Fi, and which means I have to keep my Wi-Fi on all the time. The only thing I'm worried about putting the cameras outside, this is the fucking paranoia that I have, that somebody's going to nick the fucking camera. The last thing I see on the camera is just a hand coming up and then being put into a fucking black bag and whisked off by somebody in a fucking swag bag. Yeah, so I'm going to try and not get the camera stolen. But this area is fucking, it's not it's a nice area. Parts of it are nice. There's fucking nice houses around here, but there's some fucking scumbags who live around here as well. Or come round here to fucking rob the place. That's probably more like it. But it's annoying because there's little rat runs where they can get away with shit and run off. Why don't they make tasers legal? That's what I thought. Just for people like that. Just make them legal. You get like 3 times you can use. Everybody gets issued with a taser, and you can just use them 3 times in a year. That's it. That would be. That seems a reasonable thing to do. That old woman in the pool today, she'd have been tasered. Like, obviously not while I'm in there. I'd have had to get out the pool, put some rubber boots on, take some Wellington boots, and then taser her. Like, I just need to put it in the water. Bang, that's it. And she just floats to the surface, like when they put, like, explosives in a fucking fish pond. But yeah, legalised tasers. That's what I'm going for. That's my new Patreon. Legalise tasers. That's what people do. They have fucking everything these days, don't they? I got a request through the other day. Now, this is a thing that's happened on Facebook recently, which is annoying. A charity, somebody's birthday, so then I've got to fucking, it's such and such's birthday. I won't say their name. Not that they fucking listen to this. I think they used to do stand-up, and they quit like everyone. You fucking loser. They didn't do stand-up, to be fair. They used to talk on stage. There's a difference, people. Rather than just saying words out of your mouth in front of an audience through an amplification system. But yeah, there was some sort of bit of tea there. Sorry, just to de-stress a little bit. That's it. But yeah, there's the thing on Facebook where it's their birthday, so they nominate themselves with a fucking charity, and then they try and guilt trip you by inviting you to pay for this, to make a donation for charity on their birthday. You weren't going to buy, I don't know you anyway. Don't know you that well to buy you a fucking present, let alone think, oh my God, it's their birthday. I must give to charity on this sacred day. I must do. Without that person in my life, they are making the world a better place by asking people to give to charity for the fucking balls behind that. It's my birthday. It's the most special day in the year. And what I'm doing, they're getting the credit for that. Because they're turning around going, what I did, they're literally doing nothing there. Literally doing nothing. What I did for my birthday, I set up a charity thing where that you pay for it. I'll tell you what, I'll decide how much I want to pay. I'll pay £100, but I'll let you do that for me. You do that. It's your birthday. Use your fucking birthday money. Jesus. Anyway, ranting on. I've just spat all over the fucking microphone doing that. Wow. That de-stressing's doing well. Going to the old, going for the swim and the sauna. That de-stressing, how long did that last? That lasted about I had a 4-hour kip. 6 hours that lasted. 6 fucking hours, and now I'm ramped up to fucking 11 again. Ugh, Jesus. Fucking hell. And a microphone that is covered in spit at the moment. Jesus, I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop fucking spitting on audience members as well. Not literally, but that was Saturday night as well. I saw a big piece of phlegm come out and like land on somebody's like skirt. Jesus! It looked like I was. It looked like a very tiny bukkake party. Like a dwarf was involved in a bukkake party, and a tiny little bit of white, just like that. I saw a flinch as well. That's the worst thing. You thought that was coming for your face, didn't you, sweetheart? And it landed on your skirt. That skirt was straight to the dry cleaners that night. The look of disgust on her face. Jesus. Anyway, Ben, what are you up to this week? Well, I'll tell you, people out there. I've got a couple of new material gigs this week. I've got another gig lined up on Saturday. Fuck knows where that is. But I've got Wednesday. This is Tuesday. I've got Wednesday and Thursday, and then Saturday night. So only 3 gigs this week. But that should keep the wolf from the door, so to speak. Saturday's gig should. So, I'll be back. That is it. That is another fucking hell. I can't even say it now. I'm not, Jesus, I'm fucking ramped up. Oh, the cold's gone, by the way, people. The cold is gone. I know you were worried about this. Will this episode come out? That's what you were thinking. The 13th episode, unlucky for some, and unlucky for the people who don't want me here. I'm still here, people. So the next episode will be Saturday, episode 14, Saturday. Check out the Facebook page for this, which is at the Ben Briggs podcast. I did post that video up there as well, and I've got it on my normal Facebook page. The That's My Mother video, where I kind of lose it a little bit, but it's quite good fun. That's also on my Facebook page, which is at the Ben Briggs. And if you want to see that on YouTube as well, it's on YouTube. Just Google Ben Briggs Comedy YouTube. It should come up with my page on there. I'll be back Saturday, people. Keep listening, and I'll be back then. So with another episode. Have a good rest of your week. I'll speak to you Saturday.